Counselors want you to make sure you're taking care of yourself as our entire community grapples with the shooting.
WMTV's Marcus Arsvold joins us now to share what therapists say you should do if your grief turns into something worse. Marcus?
Experts say people close to and maybe even loosely connected with the shooting might experience some intense feelings. Psychotherapist Erath shares that some grief symptoms can turn into mental, emotional, and even physical symptoms. He says it's important people take care of one another and monitor their symptoms. He says warning signs like alcohol and substance use, isolation, irritability, and a change in appetite are signs that someone should get professional help.
I think it's important that you start checking to see if you're having any kind of physical reaction. Are you having any dizziness, any weakness, any chills, any rapid heart rates, muscle tremors?
He says every county in Wisconsin has public and private counseling lines available if you need help, and you should call. He also encourages everyone to check in on their loved ones, as the holiday season can also feel isolating to some. In the studio, Marcus Arsvold, WMTV 15 News.